Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about virtual classroom management, how to manage a class with positive discipline. According to Ballon and Blank in 1992, the term classroom management and discipline are used interchangeably. The digital platform can either create opportunities or can raise barriers for remote learning. So the question is, what could be the best practice for virtual classroom management? Well, here are a few goals regarding virtual classroom management. So the goal of virtual classroom management is first one, create a positive environment through some productive activity using a whiteboard is for example, using a whiteboard is always a good option. Second one, classroom management deals with issues, for example, motivation, respect, retention, and reflection. As you can see, here is a chart regarding planning for effective classroom management. The first step is getting to know your students. Creating learning environment is always the second one. And establishing classroom rules and procedures is the third step. Getting students cooperation, giving them more responsibilities to know their capabilities is the fourth one. Managing the classroom activities. Well, in that case, a teacher can play a role of a facilitator. The sixth one is finding effective management style. And the seventh one is managing discipline. So, relating to the first slide, rules and roles of a teacher in classroom management. So, teachers always gets confused what could be their role in classroom and what should be the rule. So the first rule would be set the rule at the very beginning of the class. For example, logging in and logging out at the same time. Try to praise the students to give them positive reinforcement. We need to praise their efforts. Differentiation is a good strategy. Try to find out the reason for the students' misbehavior. For example, sometimes they deal with psychological issues. Use reward to motivate students. Mm, you can always give them 1 marks extra if you see their efforts in their manners and in their classroom activities. Try to attend individually to each student because in the end their dignity matters. Virtual classroom management for young learners. Young learners lose focus easily. So singing them to a song, for example, a theme song like Hocus Pocus, Time to Focus, is a good way to grab their attention. Using soft gestures in an appropriate way, for example, raise your hand to tell them be quiet. Simon says is a common technique that everybody knows. With young learners, a teacher has to deal sensitively. No matter what, loud voice is not an option. Classroom discipline and teenage learners. Motivating teenage learners is in every aspect it is a good way to create a positive environment. For example, tell students to create their portfolios. Either student can create student's portfolio or teacher can create student's portfolio as well. It gives them strength uh, to recognize their ability. Using lots of group work and pair work to encourage them to be more vocal and communicative, of course. Using effective tech tools to create a well organized learning environment, for example, using Padlet for activity based learning and Mentimeter for brain activity. That's it for today. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.